Conversations between alien and God for teens. Chapter 16. The future. Question. Will I thrive in the future when I grow up? Will I be struggling? Walter, 14, Ashland, Oregon. Can you give me a glimpse of what my future holds? Jenny, 15. Jenny, Walter. I'm not creating your future. You are. People keep asking me, God, alien, fake God, what's going to be in my future? And I keep saying, I don't know. What's going to be in your future? And they say, but you are supposed to know. And I say, but you are supposed to know, yeah, because you are very, cunning, is lying, conniving, very, very convenient you are, because you help to create nonsense, and then after that you want to remove yourself from responsibility. That's the trademark of the psychopath narcissist. They make their bed, but they refuse to sleep on it. They bake their pie, but they refuse to eat it because they know it's poisonous, so they give it to others. And they say, but you have the power to decide. And I say, but you have the power to decide. Oh, shut up. You see, here is how life works. Life works like trash. Life works like trash. Like life works according to your treadmill. You call the shots. You run the show. You run the mill. The wheel of nonsense. You run. You create all this configuration nonsenses, and you in team, in gang, in a legion create all this and create chaos here, individually and collectively. You decide what you choose, and then I make it happen. It's not the other way around. You decide what you choose, and then I make it happen. I don't believe me. If you have to do the things that we choose, and then you make it happen, what for is the point for us to choose in the first place? You see the logic and all this. Only for stupid, you will fall to it. But I'm not stupid. Me, not stupid. For my great brain, my great philosophy in life, and my great perspective, and my great analysis, and my intuition doesn't allow me to fill up my barrel with all these nonsenses. You see? So you decide what you choose. If I have to decide, what the heck, man, you have to decide for me for you have to say, okay, is that what you choose? What you choose? Now I have oranges, apples, and mangoes. What you want? So I choose the mangoes, and okay, take the mangoes. What for? Then still the pavement you pave for us. You choose what you want. We choose what you choose. What we want. It's like having a mural, and then you say which kind of paint now you choose for yourself to project for yourself. But I choose for you, so choose between these three. Which one you want? It's still I am choosing for the person. It's just like I tell my children, what you want? You want to stay home, or you want to go out, and then I gonna lock the door and you don't come back anymore? You go live in the outside down the road. There's parents like that who do it to 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15, 16 year old. Not. There are some stressed parents who have the courage to throw their kids outside. There's a lot, so I give them those choices. Or I tell them what you choose to do for your career. You want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or let's say an engineer. But still have to choose these three. You have no other choices because I'm gonna choose for you. I give you alternatives, but with limitation. There's a limitation to these alternatives that I'm giving you. So which one you prefer? You see how it works? For a person who can analyze well, like me, we are able to decipher it because they fool. If there were a banner on my bicycle or my wheelbarrow, whatever, or my car, whatever, I would put there behind. There are crooks and scammers because there are the fools who feed them and I listen to them and I give what they want. You understand? So you see, it's not that the other way. No, it's the another way around. You choose and then you choose. You choose and then you decide. You choose and we decide. You choose and you decide. Okay? Don't place me. Nobody can in the long run. The problem is, you think it's the other way, and it is, and it is, and it is the other way around, alright? You think that I decide what I choose. You do. And it's up to you to make it happen. No, you don't have a way. You can try, but if you succeed, okay, because I think after you try so much, these beings will say, oh, I'm fed up, I cannot keep up with this being stubborn, you see. I'm tired already of contest this being because they just keep on trying, so I just give up. Give it to him. This reverse of the whole God-human relationship is what has created a twisted and distorted experience that you are having on your planet. I don't think so. It started when you all come here, and first of all, you create this stupid, I say you create, you put something in their mind through experiment, through genealogical genetics experiment. You experiment if the race is here, if the zygotes and genomes, you mix up and then you put some kind of thing in their DNA or blueprint. The original blueprint of the human species has been altered and polluted. It has been altered dramatically. Okay, if we haven't been this fact, we would be less stupid, less crook than we are today. So you will say that I can have whatever I want. No, God says you cannot have what you want, and I believe that. You cannot have all you want, not even what you need they give you, let alone what you want. Are you kidding me? Unless you are the chosen ones. Yeah, they get, but what's the criteria? What's the prerequisite for you to get all that? You have to be evil, bad, and a do that being. You have to be a narcissist psychopath to get what you want. So most of the people who have what they want because they are psychopath, narcissist. They are not good people. The majority are not good people. You think because you follow convention you are a good person? You want. Not because you are living this painting, this mural of nonsense of the hypocrisy the society has. You are a good person? No, you want. There are people there on the street, homeless people, who knows more about life than you. There are people there on the street who are more kind-hearted than you because they have felt what is it to live in a rough way. Okay, So you say that I can have no, God say you cannot have what you want. What? I said you cannot have what you want, and the more you want something, the less chance there will be that you ever have it. That's rubbish. Don't bring this nonsense here. I don't fall for it. That's garbage. That's nonsense. All this kind of philosophy and tricks and whatever to fool the idiots here. I said you cannot have what you want. What are you talking about? This is the process of creation. Remember what I said about how you create your reality? You do so with thoughts. This doesn't work. You work in theory, but in practice is pretty much different. You choose your thoughts, words, and deeds. Now, if you are thinking, I want a partner for my mom and a dad for me, what you will have is the experience of wanting one. And why would intelligent youth want a partner for the mom or dad? Why a grand step mom or step dad? For what? To screw more their lives? They want freedom. Youth want a freedom. They want to learn through their mistakes. They don't want interferences. This is what youth want. Okay. So why what are you talking about? I think this man is talk about he himself, not about others. It's talk nonsense here, based on judgments as well. I am saying that as you speak it, so will be done unto you. In the beginning was the word. No, speech alone will not alter many things. Speech may speech, but the problem is not who hears, but who listens. It's not through word that you're gonna change the word. It's through each individual will, free will, that things will move and change. And the word once made, oh my God, this man is full of PBS, really. I cannot take him. Man, you've lost me. What you think is what you create. What you say is what you create. Nonsense. What you do is what you create. And I keep on still strike and bang on the same key. Why? The person who says, I'm gonna win that course tomorrow, I'm gonna get that wonderful job tomorrow, I'm gonna win the lottery tomorrow. Why they don't? Why? Even though they say, okay, I will, and then I go there and I try, I'm gonna register for it, I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket, I'm gonna register for that job, I'm gonna register myself for that course that I want so much. Why they don't get? Most of them don't get. And only when they keep on try years on end, maybe they'll get one, but not for a long time. If you think you want, so is so. If you say you want, so is so. If you act as if you want, so it doesn't work this way, man. It's not as easy as you think. And it takes years to make it happen. So then you absolutely create the experience of wanting it. Try to remember that the words I and I am are the keys that turn the ignition and the engine of creation. Whatever comes after the word I or I am will come to you in your experience. If you say I want something, that will be your experience. You have the experience of you wanting it. Even when I do something, it still sometimes doesn't work out. Okay? So it's based on your configuration for that being. Therefore, guard your thoughts, words, and actions, and make sure that they reflect what you choose to experience. That's bullshit. That's garbage. That's rubbish. You mean I have to watch every word that I say? Oh no sense. It doesn't work. This one is for the the creators of pie in the sky, the ones who live in a very good life and think that everybody else does, and they expect everybody else to see the world as a colorful as Alice in Wonderland. You know what I mean? These people are what I call, they are the ahead kind of people. They live on the crowds. They don't live in the earth. They don't have their feet planted on the ground. Rather, they have their air on the crowds, because things is not as it is as it appears to be. You mean I have to watch everyone? No, that would make everyone crazy, but you would do well to take stock of how you usually think and the things you frequently say and the way you often act. Continually thinking, talking, acting a certain way produces enormous vibes, as we've discussed before. These energy vibrations are what create your reality. Yeah, I would agree. If you choose to take drugs, what's the outcome of taking drugs? You become a zombie. Yeah, they are called a zombie, right? So you become a zombie. Eventually, you might as well die, because you already have no more life. You are a zombie when you are a drug junkie. Second, when you go out, you steal because you want to have a fix. You want to feed your addictions. Then you go around robbing. Then you harm other people. Then all these are things that you would normally do, right? But things like, okay, you don't want something in life, and then people push you. There's the control freaks who want to control your life and run your rings around your neck. Why would you allow people to do this to you for? If you say what you say is liberty, if what you say you are is freedom, and free will, why would you allow people to do this to you, no matter who they are? You are no more a child. When you are a child, mommy and daddy will try sometimes to limit you as to protect you from fall from the height. You climb a tree, you may fall, and something happen, and that mommy and daddy doesn't want you to, unless mommy and daddy is an irresponsible junkie. There's a lot. Mommy and dad doesn't want you to go outside on the road running. The good mommy and dad doesn't want you to sleep alone after the age of 10. I mean, that's the mother like me, and mother, are very protective. But once they are, I would say 13, 12, you want to hang up your friends, classmates, go ahead, have fun. Take some money, go have fun. Why not? Let your children be free. Don't ground your children. Okay? Don't also lock key your children. Your latchkey, your kids at home, just study like a need, like androids. You run your kids mad. Your kids go mad over time. From your stupid behavior, your neurotic behavior, put your children inside the house. Let them have fun. If they want to go movies, hang out with their friends, let them, trust them. Sit down with your teen, talk to them. Befriend them. My son talked to me about anything when he was 17, 16. Talked to me about his girlfriends, about relationship. And I was there to listen to them. He and his older sister, the two oldest one. And I was there, I sit down to them, I talk to them, I advise them and what is possible. I try to guide them on the most that I could. Okay, but I wouldn't judge them and point a finger to them and then growl and agree with them. Why would I? When I wanted them to experience life and to learn something from it. Why people don't understand their teens? And I think I was a mother, I was a teenager mother. Okay, I give birth, I still a teen, and I knew it. And I still have this kind of mentality, so free, so friendly. I see all the parents, mother and father, who are old already when they have teens. Their parents are what, 50 over, 60 over, and they don't understand their children. They grill their children, they growl their children, they will abuse their children, then they are trying to be the victim. The parents will try to be a victim. Of course, that you cannot always take chance, and abuse your parents. That's not what I'm trying to say here. Try to give and take. Require what you need in life. Okay, require from your parents. Talk to them. Sit down with them. Tell them your expectation, what you want for yourself. Tell them that you can trust them. And even if you fall, there's always still time. There's still path ahead and time ahead for you to learn from your past mistakes. Tell them that you require your freedom, require your joy in life, that you are not a prisoner of their whims and fancies. Okay? Because I think that a good parent will give the children their three best gifts, and it's not academic, it's not money. Okay? It's three things: love, freedom, and joy. There's three things that you require to have a fulfilling life. If you don't have all this, you're gonna grow up an android, an adult android, full of resentment, full of anger, full of hatred, and full of judgment towards other people. Because you have been stripped of all those things. Thanks to my mom and myself, I have had all this. My mother have given me, and that's the best gift that I know as an old person right now. I'm an old person. I feel that that's was the best gift my mom have given me, and I have passed it through to my children. Okay, there is parents who send their children. That's called the lion and tiger parents. They send their children from one country to another. The little baby age of 10-year-old. They send their children to study in other countries. You think they are doing good for these kids? They are discarding their kids. They use their kids like object. I wish my sons and daughter have gone through all this process to learn how to give value to the wonderful mother that they had. Okay, I wish they have had this kind of mother. They send their children overseas to start at the age of 10, and the children is there on their own, sometimes eating only instant noodles and crackers. Okay, so as to fulfill the parents' dream, will the parents pass? Will the parents fulfill their dreams through their children? That's the question for this narcissist, irresponsible parents. They think money is everything in education too. So they raise their kids for themselves to be tomorrow, to be a pig bank for them. Their children is a financial investment. You see? So this is what they do. They don't brought up the kids conditionally, but unconditionally, but conditionally. There's always a condition. What you give to me back in the future, I'm gonna invest you, and so that when this kid is grown up, become an adult, they will suck, milk the kids, suck away from them what? Money. Then they try to be a good parents. They are old already. That by this time, when the kids are, let's say, 35 above, the parents are already old rags already, maybe 70, 73. Then what they will do, they will suck from them, and then they try to pass the victim role Like, I have invested in you so much. I have worked so much doing my business so as to send you overseas. And now see what you give to me in return, how you reward us as parents. All this nonsense, crocodile tears kind of cry and lamentations. But the question is, did the kids ask? Did they ask you, Mom, Dad, I want to go overseas at the age of 10 or 12? I want to go overseas. I want to be free. Did they ask that? I don't think so. They did ask. They didn't. They didn't want to be discarded like that as like an object. It was the parents' choice. And they did it conditionally because they want to invest in their children for their own future as they grow old. Luck for me, I didn't have the parents. My parents were very humble, but wasn't like that. I was lucky at this point that I have such free thinking parents, and unconditional ones who didn't use me for nothing. And my anger, my resentment sometimes because I couldn't due to circumstances, do much that I did to my mom. I should, have done more, but I couldn't. I really couldn't do more that she deserved, because she was really a wonderful mom. And it's hard to get a mother like that. Very hard. And also the gift that she passed to me to be a responsible, steadfast, caring, protective mom. Certain point. Depend of the age of the kids. But once you are already 17, 16, you should be more independent and get off my back, get off my apron. You try to be more independent. Try to learn more about life outside your peers, whatever. And also, of course, be a family member, but also have a social life outside. That's how teens also want from their parents, this freedom. So you may not have to watch every word. Occasionally you thinking, take any action, certain way, produce. Nonsense, you're talking nonsense, man. Stupid males. Is it stupid males and females? A lot of stupid males and females in this planet. I cannot stand their stupidity. Is it the earth going to tilt on its axis or fall into the sea? So cute. Thanks to a giant quake or something. Everyone keeps talking about stuff like that. Yeah, the apocalyptic mongers, the fanatics apocalyptic mongers. These people have a neurotic disease in their mind. The earth is going to tilt on its axis or fall into the sea. Gina, 14, San Diego, California. Poor thing. How the adults fill the children's mind with all this garbage, gibberish, religions, mongers, apocalyptic, neurotic thoughts. Stop talking about it, Gina. Start talking about how wonderful it's going to be on the earth in the future. Exactly. Think positive. Even if you break your head in every single tomorrow or every single day, you still think positive. Okay, don't listen to these apocalyptic people. They are sick and they are neurotic. Then if you wish, choose to do something about it. I have no plans for the ultimate destruction of the planet, do you? Encourage your elders to take care of the environment. Correct. Ask them to monitor your world's global temperature and take measures to keep it within the range that has made it a paradise. Beg them to stop putting elements into the upper atmosphere that creates holes in the protective layer that was placed over the earth. Ask older adults to stop depending upon fossil fuels and further polluting your atmosphere. They do not have to do this. There are ways to produce energy without doing this. Urge them to preserve the forests. That's incumbent. That's imperative and incumbent, you bunch of morons. And stop cutting them down so that they can have their Sunday newspaper. Bravo, yeah. You can grow a small plant on the ground that will provide you with all the paper you want or need. And again, they have cannabis. What they call hemp. They can have hemp, the trunk. That one is a good element. My mother used it to make one kind of rough clothes, rough garment, textile to make clothes for us. My mother used it to make from hemp. She was very clever, Gemini lady. Okay, she used that to make that thing for us from the hemp. And then they can also make the paper, newspaper, everyday newspaper from hemp. Cannabis, it can grow like is a weed. It can grow them, but no, Mr. Government and Mr. Nonsense over there want to be know better because they think they know better with those stupid Dracos or whatever stupid them use out there, the occult government. I think they know so much. And let's just like cannabis. Look at Thailand. Thailand is already liberated cannabis, not to smoke, not to abuse it, but you can take tea. Yes, you can use it for pain relief. Yes, there is many use to cannabis that doesn't have to be for addiction purpose. You don't have to take cannabis by burn it, unless you want to burn to kill mosquito. If you live in a place like a tropical place, and you live like say in a grange, and you live in a church like I did, okay, then you can burn cannabis to repel mosquito, because there's a lot of mosquito in the tropics, right? So you can use cannabis to plant, but of course everybody will sleep very well, inclusive you, because the effect of the cannabis is gonna give you that kind of how they say sedative. It's very sedating. You become very fast, you become very happy, and suddenly you just fall asleep and wake up very hungry. So that's the effect of cannabis. Okay. There's nothing really wrong about it, unless you have your sinister motives and reasons to prohibit it. That's nonsense. This kind of government went to nonsense. Stop your hypocrisy. Encourage your elders to declare. Ask your older adults to stop depending upon fossil fuels. Urge them to preserve the forests and stop cutting them down so that they can have their Sunday newspaper. You can grow a small plant in the ground that's going to be cannabis, will be better. That will provide you with all the paper you want to need, or need hemp. The name is HUMP. You can also build houses out of something other than lumber, stone, rocks. My house had to be rock because it's cooler. And then you put the clay on it. Clay, stone, rock, and clay. Okay, and the fallen twigs, fallen leaves and twigs on top. That's how I want to build my house. I already have all architected in my mind how I'm gonna create the layout. I will create the layout. I will create all the design. I want to design in my style. And I want to create it with stones, with the rocks, and with red clay, and fallen twigs and dried leaves, or any leaves that fall by itself. I don't have to go there and cut the poor tree down. No way. So there are use them to preserve something. You can grow a small plant in the ground. You can also build a house out of something other than lumber. The present older generation is devastating our planet's own oxygen creation purification system for no reason at all. Yeah, you stupid old fox. Shame on you all. Ask the present older generation to keep your water pure and stop using so much of it. Give the earth a chance to replenish itself. Incredible stress is being placed on your natural systems. It's not required that this be so. It's not required that this be so. Your nutrients-rich topsoil is almost all gone. Once it's gone, you also, as a species, will be gone diddly on. As a species, you will be gone diddly on. If you, once the S finish, that's it, man. You are gone. Why? How you pollute it? How you poison the topsoil? In the atmosphere? How? You put your stupid agricultural rubbish chemical nonsense so that you grow fast a big tomato, fast a big berinjel or whatever fruits and veggies. You're gonna have it faster and bigger and shiner. Once it's shiner, bigger, it's not quite natural. Okay, this is something artificial. My mom and I, we cultivate cassava, and they say, oh, cassava is poison. Poison your head. We can eat cassava, it's okay, it's very nice. We cultivate sweet potato, watermelon, coconut, all kind of fruits, berries, bananas, tomatoes, ladyfingers, lettuce, roses, and we didn't need a single stupid how to say the thing, fertilizer, artificial one. How we did it? We used the chicken organic excrement, the chicken and the goat excrement. We use it and then we put on topsoil. Okay, the fruit will grow bigger, nice, beautiful smelling, organic. Even the eggs, the chicken eggs were all organic, and we live in a very healthy lifestyle. Very healthy. I come to this dress place and then I get sick. Why? Because of the food, the water. It's not natural. I had mineral water back home. I have organic fruits and veggies back in my beautiful place there. So that's what you do. You are poison the topsoil, you males and stupid females. Supposed to have a shame of yourselves. Your nutrient-rich topsoils are most all gone. Corporate farming groups refuse to rotate crops or give growing fields a chance to reconstitute themselves. Yeah. So ask the present older generation to keep your water pure, mineral water, and stop using so much of it. Give the earth a chance to replenish itself. Incredible stress is being placed on your natural systems. It's not required that this be so. Yeah. And then before the poor soil is able to replenish itself and regenerate itself from your poison, your abuse of it, you put more chemical. Why don't you put on your eyes? Put on your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Put on your, where you scrape there. Because it's better than you put in the soil of the planet. This is not your planet that you can destroy, You are here, this planet call you here, not to invest in this manner of abuse. The planet call you all here to live in harmony, not just in symbiosis, but in harmony with it. It's not your planet. You are here in limited time, you ignorant and arrogant people. Into the soil to try to do the job of nature. Humans are chemicalizing themselves to death. Yeah, and who also help them? Some aliens. Let's not be hypocrite here. Who are doing this to them? Did them use the aliens, the crapulous aliens? So So doomsday is right around the corner. Is that what you are saying? Nonsense, kiddo. Go and live your life, kiddo. Don't think so much. Just go and live your life and you learn life. No, not unless you decide that it is. Your species is making that decisions right now through the 1,001 choices being made every day. The good news, the older you get, the more you have of voice in those choices. Bravo, yes. In short, your voice is the voice that can change the world. Yeah, but people will hear, but who will listen? Listen consciously. That's the question. You keep talking about changing the world. I'm tired already and I haven't even started. Isn't there any time for me just to relax? Can we just hang out for a while before tackling everything that's going wrong? No, hey, hello kiddos. I mean, if this is real a kid and not the cement, the altar here, let's be frank. If any kiddo have to have this question, I'll answer you. Let me answer you. No need any other person or Anunnakis to tell you that. Let me tell you this. You don't have to do a damn thing. All you have to do is to be. Just go on with your life. What you feel, what your soul feel, go ahead and have freedom, fun, joy. Be a kid that you are. Be a kiddo. Okay? Don't try to age too much very fast before time, because the fruit you don't have to pocket if a bamboo pole to fall before time, because if you put chemical in it, remove the plant that is still unripe, the fruit and the veggie that's still unripe, and I put some kind of chemical of asbestos on it, you're gonna poison your system. Don't do it. And I'm not talking literally here, I'm talking metaphorically. Means that don't try to go so fast before time. Take one thing at a time, according to your age. Live life, enjoy, smell the flower, be free, be joy, be love. Okay? Because as I said, a fruit we cannot remove it from the tree before it's time, because it's gonna poison your system, and it does. In my time, me and my mother allow it to fall by itself, because it's the right time when you can eat it and you digest it well, because you have all the enzymes necessary for you to digest. And I'm talking now literally speaking about fruits, but in your case you are still young. We don't have to ripe you too fast. Okay, so go with the flow. Just live life. Okay, one day you will grow, you will mature, and then at that time you will regret. You will become sullen. You become bitter, and it's too late. Alright, too late to go back and bring back the clock. So enjoy your childhood, enjoy your youth age years, enjoy your fresh years full of energy. Enjoy it before it's too late. Enjoy it. That's my sincere and unconditional advice. So don't age so fast. Go slowly. Don't age so fast before time. Great question, and the answer is yes. Not only can you hang out before tackling the problems and challenges of the world, you can relax while you are doing it. No, they don't have not the used to do it. It's the oldest one. The oldest one, not the youth. It's the oldest. The youth have to fix the debris that they have left behind, the destruction that the elders have done. The youth can clean that debris. Okay, the oldest need to stop their nonsense. Stop polluting this planet. Stop destroy your planet. This planet is your nonsense, idiots. And the youth, you don't have to fill up get for nobody. Let them simmer in their own filth. Alright? Don't do it for them. Just live your life. Study and go have fun. Study, go have fun. Study, go have fun. If it's possible, to go work to earn your own live like I did. In 17, I was on my own. 17, at 12, I was helping my mother. At 17, I was on my own already. Yes, I matured very fast in life. I matured it very quickly, but I don't regret it. I don't regret, because I knew also how to have fun, how to combine responsibility towards my mom, and I also how to have fun, at least in my country, not in this damn country where I am right now. So relaxation is a huge and important part of the mix, and I'm glad you brought it up. You don't have to walk into more with the way of the world. Exactly. Don't bring the way of the world on your shoulders. Let them swim in their own juice. In fact, it will do no one any good if you do that. Yeah, exactly. Why should you do that for? Why should you do that? Don't do that. Don't fill up the gap for them, the hole that they have made, the hole in life, the hole in the planet. Let them fix themselves. Have fun with your life. Have fun. Spread joy. Share love. Exactly. That's the three-way path. Have fun. Spread joy. Share love. That's the true mission. Have fun. Spread joy. Share love. So listen one more time. Have fun. Spread joy. Share love. That's the triple crown of the human race. That's why we have that, my sisters' generations, youth generation, the 60s, my elder sisters, they have fun, because at time we have what? We have this kind of energy coming to the planet where there's freedom, and then there come that movie here where they propagate it, and then they show it, they try to express what was going on the planet at that time, the liberation of people, especially so the females that had been oppressed by the patriarchy during the 60s. And my sisters had to use wigs, use that fake slash, and I saw them using high heels, to go have fun with their friends there in the clubs near the beach. It was the 60s. I was 4 years old, and I still remember. And I go, oh wow, so good. And while me, I was a kid, I just have fun on my way, like go to the beach, enjoy, play with beautiful white sand there. Wow, so beautiful. Beautiful blue sky, beautiful blue crystalline water. Wow, what a life. So wonderful. So that's all for chapter 16.